What up, YouTube? Mr. Mac here. Welcome back to the Mac Shack for the next episode of our Lynx FC Football Manager 2020 Road to Glory. This is the chain wreck. We are coming off of an absolutely huge win in the Europa Conference League group stage against KRC Genk, which you can see on screen here. And we are about to take on Lincoln Red Imps in a top-of-the-table clash early on in the season. You will see we have one game in hand compared to Lincoln Red Imps, and they have dropped points this season. Their last game that they played was a 2-2 draw with College 75, who are currently sitting 6th, so they're actually playing quite well also. One of the stronger teams, or the teams that we would expect to be quite strong, St. Joseph's FC, down in 10th right now after the demoralizing beating that we gave them on the opening day of the season. So they're in struggle town, definitely. Just us and Lincoln Red Imps are the only two teams that have not been defeated yet this season. Now, we have, of course, played Lincoln Red Imps in front of a full house in the Pepe Reyes Cup, where we drew 1-1 after extra time and lost on penalties. So we are hoping that we can go one better this time and get up on them. As you can see, they've only ever beaten us once. We've had 2 draws, and we've won 4 times. So we're starting to build some really strong rivalries here within the league, based on the teams that we're playing. Now, unfortunately, it looks like some of our signings have got not great partnerships when they've been selected with each other. I'm going to persist with that because I feel like it might just be because they've been playing out of their depth, so to speak, because the team's been playing out of their depth. So hopefully they've just been having bad performances for that reason. We're going to give them a couple more games in the league just to see how they go with that. And yeah, we'll just roll from there. So Larson's had a number of games where he hasn't been able to score. That's Julian Larson up front, even though he is our leading goal scorer at the moment. We are hoping that he can sort of snap out of that little slump that he's in and start to hit the back of the net again. And hopefully we start that today against Lincoln Red Imps. So we get underway. We probably want to sit on cautious here, I believe. At least to start off with, we're going to see how we go with that. We're going to try a little short passing game, see if we can work that through. We are focused after the feedback. And they have the first highlight of the game here. It pretty much amounts to nothing as they try and bang it in from outside the box. So we're going to push into positive, and I've accidentally clicked push forwards there as well, which has frustrated a lot of the team, but we haven't had any shots at all in the opening 40 minutes. We haven't shot the ball yet. We've had 57% possession. We've done nothing with it. So I'm going to assertively tell them, look, go out there and do it for the fans. And then I'm going to tell everyone else, look, you're not that bad, guys. You can still improve. Some people have been absolutely horrible. Here we go. Denilson Carvalho with a corner. Brad Power looking interesting from inside the box there. We're going to ask for some more from these boys as we go 53 minutes now. We've finally got a few shots going our way. Must be the way the wind's blowing, I think. Leon Clinton here with the cross. Power gets his head to it and smacks it straight at Nathan Bishop. Unfortunate. That was so close there. So we're going to bring Valdivia on for Kelvin Morgan here. Hasn't had a great game. We're also probably going to put Jamie Serra in for Ethan Jolly, the captain. We're going to bring him out because he is getting a little bit low on stamina. And then I think our final sub, again, we are definitely making a trend of this, all 3 subs at the same time. We're not going to do it. Just for that reason, we're not going to do another sub here. We're going to let these guys go and see what happens. Jamie Serra on the ball here. going for a little bit of a run up the wing, plays it back to Hill, who gives it straight to the other team, which is unfortunate. Lincoln Red Imps coming forwards now through Negrete on the right wing. Great little touch there from James Hill. Not so good the second time, and somehow Aminu Mohammed has curled that in at the near post past Bradley Bander. And the more I see Bradley Bander play, the more I think maybe it's time for him to not be our first choice keeper anymore. That looked like something he probably should have saved, really. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I went with the wrong decision there, putting Jamie Serra in. We're definitely going to put Isaac Vinay in for Craig Galliano. He's been coming on really nicely in training. He has been improving as a footballer, which has been positive to see that feedback. Lincoln Red Imps here with another highlight. Martin to Mohammed, and Mohammed scores again. Aminu Mohammed has got past us twice now. I think both times at the near post. And as you can see, the travelling fans in the Lynx FC zone on the left of screen now, not impressed by that. Yes, that's twice he's been beaten at the near post. I'm going to tell these boys to show some passion, because this is our worst ever loss. Oh my word. We are so lucky to not be 3 goals in a hole at this point in time. Doesn't really matter what happens with Lincoln Red Imps against Europa College 75, because they've beaten us 2-0. We never even looked like threatening the goal there. That is a very disappointing way to start the episode. And my team manager is right. That's disappointing, guys. We've got to be better than that. And honestly, today we weren't. Brad Power seemed motivated at least, which is positive, but we dropped to second. And we also now dropped to 4 points behind Lincoln Red Imps. That's not good enough. I'm choosing to be optimistic at this stage, but I know that it's not good enough. Bradley Bander, not happy. Probably going to be a little bit of a change to the training schedule for the next week or so. Where are we down here? We're going to add in some extra curricular sessions just on team bonding. I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe it's going to help us improve our teamwork. Maybe it's going to help us get better as a team. So every Monday afternoon, we're going to do a little bit of a team bonding session, just because we can, you know? I'm going to just add that in there. I think that's going to be okay, because generally it's, hey, where did you go? There we go, team bonding, confirm. One more week of team bonding in there just before our Europa Conference League game. I think that's pretty good. We've got a couple of weeks here with no games on, so we may even squeeze in a Wednesday community outreach session as well, just because we can. It's going to help improve our cohesion as well. So yeah, why not? Why not? I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy at all. And you can tell that I'm not happy because I haven't stopped recording yet. Alright, we've got a couple of days. I don't care about that. What have we got? We've got a couple of days before the Atromitos game in the Europa Conference League D. So I'm going to put a cut in the episode here. I'm going to go have words with the players in the dressing room as well. And I will see you soon. And we are back. Atromitos, as you can see here, have had 1 draw and 1 loss from their 2 matches so far. So they lost, I believe, to Vorskla, as we did as well. And they drew with Genk. However, we defeated Genk, so hopefully that is, on our side. Gosh, I do not like all these orange lines here, and it's probably not going to be too long before I start thinking, well, it's really not worth it with these loan players if we're not getting the results that we want. I'm not sure why we're going to stick with them. So, we're going to bring Carvalho off and put De Los Santos in to start this one. His match sharpness isn't quite there, but Carvalho hasn't been performing overly well lately. We may use him as an impact sub later on in the piece. I'm also going to bring out Kelvin Morgan and put Valdivia in to lead the line with Larson for this game. And look, we're just going to wait and see how things pan out here. Where the underdogs go out and do it for the fans, because we are playing at home here. So let's head to the tunnel. We're in good form, apparently. We need to focus on playing our game and definitely being clinical in front of goal. So we have a highlight here, 3 minutes in. Bradley Bandit plays the ball out to Hill on the wing. Hill goes on a little run and then lofts the ball to the opposition. However, Galliano can pick up the pieces, thankfully. Galliano and Hill, well, Galliano sends the ball to Hill. Hill sends the ball to the opposition again. Yeah, look, that's not ideal, really. I'm not sure whether we want to put Bozio back in there for a bit of experience. That's a great tackle by Clinton there to dispossess him. Unfortunately, couldn't keep him dispossessed. However, Atromitos cannot find a way through yet. They start to go backwards now and then come forwards again with a series of great passes. And that just goes wide of the mark. Again, we're not really putting anyone under any pressure. Now we're starting to at least get some shots on goal, which I like. 20 minutes in, we're back to level terms when it comes to shots. And De Los Santos is going to run onto this one here. We've got, I believe that is Larson away up front. De Los Santos to Valdivia, the combination that dreams are made of. And the cartwheel celebration from Alberto Valdivia. Why did we ever doubt this man, honestly? De Los Santos with a hanging ball. This time, Valdivia is well and truly onside. Hits it with a volley. No goalkeeper would have a chance of saving that. And we are a goal to the good now. Another highlight here. James Hill with the throw. He's going to bring the ball up the left wing and send in a ball to Clinton in the middle of the park. Clinton has heaps of space. Maybe a bit of an ill-advised shot there. I'm not sure. However, we are now... It looks like we've just taken a little bit of time to warm up here. And we're now doing okay. 8 shots to 6 as we approach half-time. We're doing okay. 6 shots on target. We're certainly making them work for it. If we look at the other fixture for our group, we can see here it is currently a 0-0 draw. So they're already on 6 points, so we would still stay in second. A draw is probably the best one for us. We're going to say go without pressure. You've got nothing to lose. You weren't that bad. You can still improve. Yep. We're looking for improvement. Get some confidence up. Let's get out there and really make it count in the second half now. Everyone's motivated or composed. Tyler Bury is pressured by the feedback, and I'm thinking he's going to be the one that comes out. Yes. No, Clinton hasn't been having a great game in the middle of the park there. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop De Los Santos back into midfield, and we're going to bring in Denilson Carvalho, and hopefully he'll just take over as our set piece taker, and we will get that done for us there. Almost an hour gone now. Hill doesn't quite get to that, which is not great. Oh my goodness, we have lucked out there. Thankfully, Elva Fontaine was there to clear off the line. Wow. Bradley Bunda, when I start to doubt you, you've shown me maybe I shouldn't be doing that. You certainly have stepped up here for this. Galliano is being drawn away from his position. Where have we got anyone else that can play on the left of midfield? No, but I think what we'll do, let's just, that's horrendous. Never mind that then. We'll just let it go. We'll let it go. We'll make some subs here. All right, what else can we do? I think we go with James Hill off for Jamie Bozio. And then we bring Kelvin Morgan in for Julian Larson, who really, again, hasn't lived up to expectations here on the European stage. However, I think overall his performances have probably been too good for us to have a conversation with him about it. 5 minutes to go now, 3 minutes, or 2 minutes even. We're going to go very defensive. Their goalkeeper has a goal kick, only goes as far as Tyler Bury. Again, another one that's been a little bit disappointing. Kelvin Morgan here runs onto the ball inside the box. Cannot get a cross in, but will get the crumbs. Plays it back to Bury. Bury, Valdivia's offside. There's no way. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way. What do we need to go to VAR for? He was offside by miles. Sure, yeah, surely. That's not even close. I don't actually mind that. Another 1-0 win in the Europa Conference League for Lynx FC, and our goal difference may still be negative, but we are 4 points clear with 3 games to play. One more good result for us, and I think if other results go our way, we're through. If Genk can't beat Vorskia in the next game and we beat Atromitos, then that puts us on 9. It puts us 7 points clear. Oh my goodness. Boys, just, that was very special, guys. It was only a 1-0 win, but it was still great. We get another 300,000. We shine. 15 shots to 14, 61% possession. We looked great. Unfortunately, we didn't score too much. Yeah, we play Atromitos next. Well, I mean, this episode hasn't gone for very long at the moment, so what we're going to do, we're going to make a cut, and we're going to get to this next game against Atromitos, and we're going to see what happens there. I'll catch you very soon. Great to have you back. So, we have just come off 2 massive wins. Big 3-0 win at home against Gibraltar Lions, and then a 4-1 win away against Glasses United, and it has really been, in some cases, a throwback. Julian Larson with a brace and Valdivia with a goal against Gibraltar Lions, and then Valdivia scoring, as well as Jaden Parody after his huge injury layoff, and then Kelvin Morgan grabbed a brace after coming on as a sub as well. Disappointing to concede a late goal there, but a really, really good run of form for us in those games. That places us in first position in the National League, 2 points clear of Lincoln Red Imps, but we have played 1 extra game on both of those, or on all of the other teams except for Glasses United. So we're doing okay so far. We certainly do hope that Lincoln Red Imps will drop some points somewhere. They still need to play College Europa. They still need to play St. Joseph's. They still need to play Manchester 62 FC. So we're confident they're playing some tougher teams here. Very close around that 6th place cutoff there as well, in terms of, we've got 6 teams within 3 points of each other there. So could start to heat up as we move towards the end of the season. But that's not why we're here. The reason we're here is for the game against Atromitos, which could potentially see us secure a top 2 spot in the group. So this is the squad we're going to line up with. Valdivia is going to get the reward for some good form. Kelvin Morgan also picked up a slight knock in training, so we may sub them out for each other as we go. But this is it. I mean, this is our opportunity. There's no real pressure on us, but I'm just gonna assertively say, hey guys, let's keep going where we started. I 100% know that you can do this. They're motivated, they're ready to go. Brad Power doing a great job. Craig Galliano, Swiss Army knife. We've got a few of them in our team. We've also got a few guys that love a contest. Not sure exactly why we're playing attacking at the moment. You know, these are the way that things go sometimes when you get set up for a National League game and then you come into a Europa Conference League game straight after that. So, Atromitos on the ball here, 15 minutes gone in the game. They are just passing it back and forwards between sort of their wide defenders, working the ball in. Now, we have managed to keep a clean sheet in our last 2 Europa Conference League games. It would be lovely if we could continue that here, even though Baena's got a lot of space there. Can't get anything from it. Betsis going to pass back to Baena. It'd be really good if we could get a tackle or an interception here, boys, and go on a bit of a run. Pyrenes, that one just going to scuff past the goals there, and the highlight is over. We demand more from the boys. Whatever their coach has said to them has not done a good thing for them. We've got a corner here. Denilson Carvalho curls it in. No good. He's going to have a second attempt, maybe. No, that's going to fall to Power. De Los Santos. Now Tyler Bury from the other side of the box. Tyler Bury scores his first goal for Lynx FC. And what a way to introduce yourself, young man. That is an absolute cracker of a shot there. Just picked out the post like it was a target. Bounced it in. And Lynx FC lead here after half an hour of play. That also puts us top of the table because Vorskla are drawing currently with KRC Genk. Couldn't ask really for too much more than that. Oh, except that is great stuff for us there. The ball hitting the crossbar and bouncing out of play. You can clearly see Atromitos are now coming with a bit more force at us, and certainly pushing up the field a little bit more. Jolly's header, a good one, redirects the ball to Elba Fontaine, who lobs it over. Larson manages to get his head to it, but it can't do anything with it. Atromitos bring the ball back now. Muchtis running up the right wing here, going to send a ball in, but the defense can deal with it. Carvalho now with a huge ball over the top to Larson, who cannot make him pay. I've seen players round the keeper. I've seen Valdivia do it. I've seen Morgan do it. I know it's possible. I would love to see Larson round the keeper in this one too. Unfortunately, we don't get anything from that corner. We probably need to work a little bit better here. We've got another set piece. Denilson Carvalho on the edge of the box, left-footed, going to send it in at goal and into the goal. What a strike! Offside? Sorry, what? Larson didn't touch the ball. Oh my goodness, I feel like we've definitely been robbed there. Let me know in the comments if I have the right to be aggrieved at that, but I certainly feel like there was not a whole lot wrong with that, and I think VAR probably got involved where they didn't need to. I'm going to say I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. We've got some, look, Brad Power, 7.0 in defense. Tyler Bury, 8.2. Denilson Carvalho is having a great game in terms of his set pieces, things like that. So we're just we're gonna keep asking for it from the boys, and hopefully they're gonna keep playing well. Molo now with a corner for Atromikos, and oh wow, they cannot make the open chance count. We're going to make a couple of changes here. Valdivia is going to come out for Kelvin Morgan. And we're also going to bring De Los Santos out for Clinton. just to get some fresh legs in the midfield. I'm going to save a sub. I've just realised I haven't put Jamie Serra back in the squad. We're possibly going to need to get Bozio or Bouty to play for Brad Power later on in this one, depending on how we go here. Larson sends the ball into Valdivia, can't win the header. De Los Santos goes for a huge strike from outside the box. Nothing doing. Cosmas picks up on the ricochet and takes it the other way and just completely messes up the shot at the end of that run. It was a beautiful looking play, but nothing came of it. Elva Fontaine with a very poor throw, but a great intercepted header there back to Denilson Carvalho, who unfortunately can't pick out Galliano with a pass. And yeah, that is a very deserved goal there by Atromitos. That's not good enough. That is not good enough at all by the Lynx FC boys. However, we're feeling rather confident here, and we do want to push forwards a little bit more. Unfortunately, I thought that was our highlight, but it's not. Tyler Bury with a good header there to clear the ball, only as far as Plumas. And Bayan is going to bring the ball back to Plumas, playing into the middle for Betsis. Back out to the wing now. They're just sort of passing it around between them. It doesn't give us a whole lot to talk about. Theodoropoulos plays it straight to Hill, and James Hill is going to work a 1-2 with Jolly to turn on the ball. That's a very poor header by us, straight back to them, and it really put us under a little bit of pressure there. Thankfully, we were able to deal with it. I'd like to see a little bit more from us here, and I'm not really sure where I'm going to find it. I'd like to leave Bury on. I'd like to leave our attacking combinations on. I'd also like to leave our defense alone, but I feel like Brad Power is getting, or could potentially be getting a little bit tired there. Maybe not closing down with the amount that we need. We've got 10 minutes to play. I'd really love another goal here. I may be getting a little bit greedy. But that's a great throw there to put Kelvin Morgan into space. Larson cannot get onto it, unfortunately. Elva Fontaine's going to pick it up as it dribbles back over the halfway line and then play it straight to the opposition again. I'm not sure why we keep giving the ball up like that. I'd really love for us to be able to just sit on the ball for a little bit. Wow. He was offside? No, just a goal kick. Interesting. Scary. Not good. Show some passion, boys. Come on, give me something. A minute 20 to go, and Atromitos has a highlight. They're going to play around with the ball there, send a cross over. Bradley Banda has enough, but also they were offside, so we're not getting anything there. 50 seconds left to play. We're 3 minutes deep in injury time. That's a horrible, horrible goal kick. Really puts us under pressure. Thankfully, we've managed to defend it and get a corner. Not really sure what we're playing at here. Banda again with a great save. Thankfully. Now, can we turn this into an attack here, boys? We play to James Hill. Plays to Galliano. Galliano with space. Match ends. Exciting times, though. Vorskla beat Genk, which means we are 5 points clear with 2 games to play. We almost have a position in the next round stitched up. A 1-1 draw. Look, it's not quite what we wanted, but again, it's not a loss. And that's really important. A, we get some money out of it. B, we continue to make ourselves more likely to go on with this competition. We get another $100,000, which is always great. Tyler, superb, mate. Well done. Keep going. Rebus is there watching us as well. Bit of a press conference. However, before we get to that, let's talk about when we're going to come back. I think, really, it makes sense for us to play the Vorskla game and then the Genk game in the next episode, just to finish things off for us here. And we will then be able to tell you how we're going with everything. We'll be able to know whether we've progressed to the next stage, who we're playing against, all of those other things. Unfortunately, it looks like Ethan Jolly will be suspended for that game, but we can work on that. We're playing at home, so a positive result is going to mean pretty much we have stitched up progression to the next round. So we've got a bit of a break in between then, which is going to be great for us as well. We can rest up, we can work on a few things at training, and we can be really ready to go for that game. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll just flick over to the group there so you can see how we are doing. And yes, thanks again for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get all your Football Manager and other game content right here at the Mac Shack. Thanks very much, and I will speak to you soon.